Welcome back, gamers, to another Rome Total War replay. We're gonna do something different today. I'm gonna replay a battle that's already happened, and I'm just gonna talk over it and try to teach you guys some new tactics. These guys were versing, made a lot of mistakes, and I'm going to explain how to deal with certain things with factions. Alright, I want to do also a shout out again to Ellington. He did phenomenal. He does the same thing what you're about to see, but he does it his way. So, let's get into it, and we'll look at army comps. Alright, so I'm playing Iceni. We have, I believe, Wild Sweet playing Saba. No, Wild Sweet's playing Masaesyli. Battle Pants is playing Saba. I don't know the names of the enemy, but we're versing Arverni, which are the Gauls, and Boii, which is a barbarian faction. We also have Bactria, which is the farthest east Greek faction, like over by where Alexander the Great stopped. As you can see, I have my chariots coming out. So I'm going to show you where these guys fucked up, okay, and how to deal with these chariots. We got archers moving up. We got cav. So the cav is a good idea against chariots. Melee cav literally murders chariots. Now, honestly, if I was Arverni, I would have moved. I would have either had my towers shoot these artillery shooting the chariots that are just sitting there. So I move one chariot off to the side so I can use it later. This chariot right here is just a throwaway chariot. I always bring at least two out. I brought 4 this time, so I'm not really worried. I got 2 up on the hill right over here. I also have a lot of chosen swordsband, and then a bunch of swordband. Well, I'm pretty sure I ran out of swordsband already. Oh, as they were already slaughtering them. Let's see how many kills this chariot has. Oh, 207. Alright, do not send Celts against a chariot, because the chariots just murdered Celts. You want to either javvy them down. Always have your chosen swordsman, if you're Arverni, up. Have a line, like right here, as you can see my cursor. I forgot to activate the coloring, so I could actually draw and show you. I'll activate that for next video. But this is where Arverni messes up. Arverni brought all his archers up with no defense, and there's a chariot on the field. You never, ever do this. And you're going to see this chariot get over 1,000 kills because of this mistake. Alright, and then we come in. I wish they didn't mess up so bad. You see how he's moving his chosen sword I think it's chosen sword band. And he's not formed up, no shield wall whatsoever, so the chariots are just going to rip right through him. The chariots can be weak. See 542, that's already a good chariot. These chariots paid for themselves. So how to stop this chariot play? He should have had his chosen off the towers immediately when he started seeing chariots come out. He should have moved them up and shield wall, have his Celts behind ready to throw javies, and then have his archers behind the Celts. He would have survived. Unless I came in from a flank, it would have been a lot harder for me to pull off what I did with this one chariot. Now, chariots at 1,000 kills is far in between. It's not like a normal play. I was losing my shit when I was playing this. Like, I was so excited because I just destroyed Arverni. 900, 930. Yeah, this thing's gonna go. I think he breaks, but as he's coming out, he gets 1,000 kills. I think 1,011. Oh. Let's see it. 94. Yep, 1,009. That's still pretty damn good for a chariot. Arverni is completely neutralized. He has literally nothing left. Bactria, I forgot to show this. Saba's been messing with Bactria. He took out their archers. It wasn't a good day for him. And then we have these chariots coming in from Wild Sweet and some Saba camel and Marib camel cataphract. Like, the main objective as defenders, if you do not fight for the walls and you don't do a sally out on Bertigala, which is the map we're playing on, chances are you're going to lose. Because you need to do as much damage to the enemy as they get to a wall, especially on a barbarian settlement, since not like a Roman or Greek settlement which have walls. These have a lifting. It's a tier wall, meaning once you're on the walls, it's straight up fighting. You're on the first tier. Bertigala is technically a 2-tier settlement. You have up to here, and then second tier is way back here. This right here is all second tier. Like your second tier defenses. I still couldn't believe I got over 1,000 kills with that chariot. Now, you look at the balance of power, which is that red and yellow bar down here. We are the yellow, and it's still in favor of the enemy winning. The only reason for that is because there's multiple flags still left. It's not counting the unit sizes, where most of the units are already dead. It's just counting the flags, and for some strange reason, I think it's Boii over here that has his full army. But I do have respect for Arverni. He stayed this whole fight. Like, he didn't quit after that chariot play. Most people end up quitting and rage quitting, especially when you do a chariot play to them that big. But Arverni didn't. Once I see his name in chat, I'll give him a shout out at the end of the game when I see his name. He deserves it. He was a good guy. Very, very. It's rare to find players that after a chariot play they stay in. So I have mad respect for him. And Bactria. Bactria's hurt. Alright, you're going to see me throw out a chariot here soon. It's coming up. And it's not going to do well, but it does its mission. It distracts them all onto me when Lyle goes in with his chariots. His chariots didn't do too well, but they still messed up Boii. Also, if you realized already, we didn't bring any range. We were playing the no range challenge. You could bring artillery. That was the only range item we can bring. Check to see who has what. 137 kills on that one, 59, and then mine, I don't have a single kill. I tend not to bring range. I really have no need for it. Range is always nice to have. I'll bring like 2 slingers if I play a faction with no archers, which Iceni does not have any archers. They have slingers, but I didn't bother bringing their slingers yet. So we're just going to look around and see what's happening on the field. Oh, we got Battle Pants coming in with Cav. He's going right for those archers. Just keep going down that line, Bubba. With Shock Cav, when you're playing, I recommend target the farthest archer from you in a group like this, because your Cav will just run through trampling everything. Especially with this Cav when you have the ability to use trample. Which, that means they just need to run through you like a chariot, and they'll get all those kills. He's still getting a lot of kills. He's already at 318, dude. He's doing phenomenal with that Cav. That Cav right here, this camel cataphract. You see what he's doing? With loose formation archers, you can do this. Especially if you're using a Cav or a heavier unit. Because they are in loose formation. Now, okay, you see how he has a chariot? I come out, he comes in with 1 chariot right now. Oh, he pulls off. Oh, don't do that. Come on, Dean. Or Wild, you know this. Come on. Like, you see, Arverni learned now. He put up shield wall. He's ready for the chariots to come after him. And now he's moving up his Celts. Hopefully they have Javies still. I knew I took a lot. Actually, I think this chariot did all. Oh, it's 150. It's doing okay. As long as a unit gets over, a chariot gets over 160 kills, it's paid for itself, really, in my opinion. $225, that's not bad for a chariot. If you ever do a chariot play and you're new to the game and you get like over 160, you did good, bro. You did phenomenal. You just at least need that unit to take away a unit from the other enemy. And then it's an even trade. Even though the money currency might not be. Because chariots are pretty expensive. The only one that really has cheap chariots, in my opinion, is Iceni. And you only can bring 4 of them. Iceni are the Brits, where you have Masaesyli, which was Numidia. The top part of Africa, down right below Spain. So if you were to look down, move down to the top part of Africa from Spain, you'll find Numidia. You also have Saba, which Saba is like the Saudi Arabian peninsula. Same with Numidia, but I don't know where Boii was from. I think they're a German faction. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But the Gauls, which are the Arverni, is where Caesar became renowned. The Gauls were the ones that Caesar was fighting up in by France. And then you have Bactria, of course, is over by on the border of India and Pakistan. I think they were Pakistan. If anyone, like, just given some geographic knowledge. Sorry, I was just drinking water. Not bad. So we have the Saba General, Murab Camel Calf, right? And Battle Pants is the one playing, and he's one of my favorites to play with. He doesn't care about his general. He'll send his general in to die if he can get a bunch of kills. Did I come out yet? No. But they don't have artillery. That's why I'm moving up my forces to, yeah. When there's artillery on the field, you don't want to clump. Like how Battle's doing this right now. If there's arty that's on the field, you don't want to clump like that. You want to keep at least a good 160 units sideways behind another unit. Because the artillery may miss. Misses a lot. This is my target for this game was Arverni. I was the one that had to fight against Arverni. But it's, as always, I've already won. But not always. There's battles where I lose. And honestly, I love losing in this game because then you learn. You learn from your mistakes. And, oh, here comes the chariot because I'm coming in to distract Bactria and Arverni. So, Boii can get fucked. Yep. We all had to, goddamn back. Saba. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. It's early in the morning, and I'm still waking up. I also want to give a shout out to the 49 people that have subscribed to our channel. Thank you for everything, bros. I really, truly appreciate it. If you have friends that you think might like the channel, just let me know. I will gladly give them a shout out if they join. We are a very active YouTube now. We started less than 2 weeks ago. But we do have the consistency. We will have a video a day. I promise you that. Even if I have to stay up for god awful hours, I will give you a video a day, guys. There's actually one other person I want to shout out. It's kind of like my kid, Smelly, who goes by the name Smelly when he plays Rust and everything. I want to give a shout out to you. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for being a good person. Alright, let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. Alright, we're going back in. We're being attacked by Thorax Swords over here. Saba's going head to head. I'm just holding this breach while letting Sabian swordsman Javi. Because if you charge in and then your allies' units are on fire at will, which I'm assuming right here it is. Okay, there's a reason why I did what I did here. This unit wasn't big, and this unit wasn't big. So I took the back hits morale bonus debuff. But there's no way those not tribals, Celts are going to hurt that chosen sword band. Oh, the Rib Camel Cataphract's going crazy outside the wall, getting rid of archers. Now, if our chariots did not go well, we would be destroyed. But that 1,000 chariot was a game changer. That's what saved us the game. Was a change in battle. Now we're just fighting. As you can see, we still have a lot left and a lot more healthier than the enemies. I do, again, give all these guys credit. No one left this battle. But if you liked the battle, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. If you didn't, I apologize for not being entertaining enough. And if you can, please send a comment in, see what I could work on better. I would appreciate that. And just tell me what you guys want to see. I'm here for you. I work for you. I want to make people happy. Now it's just the grind, which I personally love fighting grinds like this because it's just a lot of fun. You see how we're choking them off at the walls, not giving them a chance to get a foothold? That is how you hold Bertigala. You do not let them off the walls, or at least do not let them off the walls until their first wave is dead. Because then their whole low tier is done. They're sending their medium or high tier, which isn't going to be a lot because we're playing large fronts. On Ultra, you could have nothing but medium and high tier infantry. I personally like playing on Ultra just for fun because most randoms, which are just people who are just trying to play on quick play, love it. And honestly, I just like meeting new people in this game. The community is really, really nice. Alright, I'm cycle charging right now. So how you cycle charge is you push one unit in first, and then pull back the other units once the charging unit is almost in. I think I pulled the chosen sword band out because he had Javies, and I didn't want him to die. I think he probably almost had 100 kills. Either way, my kill count is sealed at 1,400 plus. So. There's a lot of people who play this game just to get as many kills as possible. Oh, honestly, I think this isn't. If you're a tryhard, like straight up savage in games, I do not recommend this game to you because the community, again, is freaking amazing. They're really nice people. You'll find that if you play like Rust or anything and you're just sick of the toxic community, try one of these games out. You'll love the community. Now, granted, some people, you'll find a toxic person 1 in every 10, but still fun. I'm also going to leave a Discord where if you ever want to play with me or talk with me, I'm going to be leaving our Discord link in our description. So, if you want to join or you're a person that wants to play and learn this game or anything, don't be afraid to ask me. In our channel, we have Total War trainers. Hell, I can probably get you in a game with Ellington on one of his in-house, and he'll teach you. There's a lot of people out there that can do a lot. We have trainers on Discord for Escape from Tarkov, Rust, and Total War. Sorry about that. My memory isn't the same as it used to be. And I think Arverni just fully committed. He's about to be eradicated. And I think Boii is too. I think I sent some units over here to help out. But because that Bactrian Royal Guard is meant to charge, and it's really good. But if you can lock it down at the wall, you'll be able to kill it pretty quick. Because not all the unit jumps down. It trickles in. So as it trickles in, you send your men in there, you're outnumbering them constantly. I could have sworn I'd moved some soldiers over here to help. Oh, he took my artillery. I didn't really care. We have some Oathsworn, and I'm pretty sure another Oathsworn that's hurt. Yeah. Could have sworn there was one more Oathsworn from Arverni, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to come in from here. This is, so, attackers. Best way to attack Bertigal is you have an arty lined up over here, like this guy, and have your army. But do not shoot in. Shoot for the breach. Break here. The only reason why I say break here is it forces defenders to have to be in this area, which then you can have archers here and archers here. These archers shoot for the back shots on this line. These archers crisscross over and shoot the backside of this line. And it forces them to have to give up this area pretty quick. So then you can actually hold them here and you get side shots here. If they were to defend right, that's where I would. But they give up this pretty easily if you attack from here, because you're shooting archers here and here. Now, if you're a 3-man with a bunch of archers each, I would have one player save his ammo for final tier. Don't let him shoot it, or let him use his ammo to fight the archers while the other two kill infantry. Majority of the game, everybody focuses on archers. Archers is, yeah, it's nice to shoot them and everything. It's great to kill them, but it's really not a necessity as long as you're killing infantry. If you kill infantry and you have the infantry advantage, that means you have more infantry to kill. And one infantry can easily, if done correctly, can pull out a whole archer. You just gotta be smart and dodge with them. Yeah, I did. Okay, I moved some more in over. And he did too. Yeah, that Bactria guard lost 12 men, only killed 10. And he's fighting low tier units. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not shooting with this dude. Now, these guys do have a thing called, let's see if I can click on them and keep, no I can't. They have these things called expert charge defense, and what it does is it forces the charge bonus to go towards the guy charging instead of actually dealing damage on their charge. They're actually hurting themselves. So if you have a charge bonus of 29 and a melee attack of 60, that means you have an 89% chance of hitting. And if they're charging a unit with expert charge defense, well, guess what? You just hit your own unit with a guaranteed hit. So, and when I say unit, I don't mean the whole thing. It's individual. So how units work in this game is each unit itself, each model, has what it tells you on the left-hand side, like 60 health, 55 base morale, melee defense 59. Melee defense, that's like your... if you play D&D, that's your stamina or your constitution, like being able to resist certain hits. So it's like your armor, how your armor takes away. Bactria in general is dead, and like I said, don't throw javies, you will kill your own men, which that's what I'm doing. But again, there's sword ban, and I'm not too worried about it. The fact I still have sword ban and this far into the battle is just ridiculous. We're sealing up, so Right after this, we'll take a look at the the total kills for everybody. Let's just go down the list. I will be showing some other videos of just me, Wild Sweet, Thunder, and Blackfoot, which were the owners of the Federation. So that way you can see how we work together in this game. It's literally easy, and how we do it. We don't even talk mostly when we're playing. We just know what we have to do. See, I'm trying to kill them before they get in melee with them. So at least to help that Legionnaire out, because Oathsworn are literally one of the best fighters in the game, if allowed to run free. And I think we just won. Yes, we did. We will end the replay and take a look at the scores. So, Wild Sweet with 1735, losing 1,100 men only. He still had a lot left. He had a really decent KD. I'd say like a 1.4 KD. Then we have Battle Pants, or Sir, oh, I'm wrong, it wasn't Battle Pants, it was Sir Dr. Holy Banana. He was one of our randoms for that fight. Well, not one of our randoms, he's a Discorder, but he's really good. Alright, so we have, with him, is probably our 1.7, 1.8 KD ratio. Then you got me with 2998 kills, 2 off of 3,000, which I still count that as a 3,000 kill game. And I have roughly a 4.9 KD ratio. Then we go down to Jack Ultra. Alright, let's take a look at his army first. He had 9 Thorax, which is amazing to do on attack. I recommend bringing the 10th one. Now, these Thorax, Scale Thorax Hoplites, I wouldn't even bother. And these archers, I would have just brought the Eastern archers. They're just about the same. They just lack the ability. And they have pretty much everything is the same for stat-wise. Hillman is great. Eastern Spearman, I would have taken these two out, brought another Thorax, and probably tried to grab another, like 2 more or 3 more Hillmen instead of the Eastern Spear. We have Amen, which is playing Boii. Now this is a solid army. He has 2 Oathsworn, which on large funds I don't recommend bringing 2 Oathsworn. I recommend only 1 as your general, and then if you're playing Boii, I bring more sword followers. But I see where he was coming from with that, and I think it was a pretty decent job. He did really good. Granted, he only had 1,048 kills, but the chariot play is what killed him because he had a fight. It was really a 2v3 after I did that to Arverni. Arverni lost 2,600 men, 2,605 and 925. Again, Arverni, Emily Zwig, thank you for not leaving in this battle. You did the best you possibly could in the situation you found yourself in. Next time, Boa, I would recommend moving the Chosen Sword off your towers, push them up, put them in shield wall first, put the Celts behind it, and put them on fire at will. So the second Chariots start forming up, coming up, you have a wave of jabbies for them. And keep your archers back. You got too aggressive with them with Chariots on the field. You didn't protect them, and it showed. Again, MVP unit of the game would probably be the Chariots at 1009. Alright guys, it was great seeing you again, great talking with you. I'll see you next time on another episode of Yeet Federation. This is Gadriel. If you liked it, hit the like and subscribe button. If you didn't, that is fine. I apologize I couldn't entertain you. If there is something you want me to change, please leave a comment.